Why does Ryan Reynolds think he's funny? Reason I'm bringing this up is because I started to watch a movie of his last night. It was Buried or whatever. And listen, I'm not going to knock it because of the plot. I'm saying I can overlook a lot of. You could set a movie in one room. I'm not one of those motherfuckers who needs a constant distraction of action or guns going off or anything. I can get into a plot if it's good. His acting was so fucking bad. I mean, it was like he was like an overly excited theater student that got into his first movie, although I think it was like 100th or something like that. I just could. He annoyed the shit out of me right away. He's lighting up a lighter. He's in a coffin. Already, I'm supposed to sympathize with him, but I'm automatically on the side of the guy or girl. I didn't finish the movie. I watched 10 minutes of it because I was falling asleep. I'm on the side of whoever put him in the fucking coffin. They should have left him there in his career. All right. Ryan Reynolds. Let's see. I say too much negative shit about people, so I got to say some good stuff. He's a handsome fucker. We can't lie. I mean, he's older now, so am I. But I mean, like, yeah, he always had it in the looks department. We can't lie. Now he's looking a little school teacher-ish. Probably DILF school teacher-ish. But all right, we'll go there with him. The problem I got with this fucker, and it's other people like him, like, Ben Stiller and all these people, they think they're fucking hilarious when they're about as funny as a miscarriage. That's what fucking irks me about them. And when they get into celebrity wars, you remember like Jimmy Kimmel's whole war with Matt Damon? He was beefing with Matt Damon, because Matt Damon would sing songs about fucking Sarah Silverman. Wasn't it hilarious? Little Hollywood jokes. Isn't it great? Yeah, people who are really busting their ass and everything like that out there appreciate little Hollywood collaboration jokes and shit like that. They're not really pissed at each other. It's stupid shit. But Ryan Reynolds pulled this shit now with, like, The Rock. He's in a movie with him. And The Rock put up a fucking billboard saying that Ryan Reynolds uses his mom's Netflix account because that's fucking hilarious. Say Ryan Reynolds has a fucking anal warts. That would be funny. That would be something. Say Ryan Reynolds is a pedo. I mean, say something. I mean, do something outrageous. That would be funny. But that's a lot Hollywood thing. But Ryan Reynolds constantly gets on these shows, like talk shows, and acts like he's some kind of fucking comedian. And this is comedic actors don't seem to understand this. All right, comedic actors like Ryan Reynolds and especially Ben Stiller, they write funny movies. Other people do for them. Maybe Ben Stiller started writing, I don't know, but he's never been funny as far as I'm concerned. But like Ryan Reynolds is a perfect example of this. Scripts were given to you that were written by really funny people, some funnier than others, That's what makes you funny, the words you are saying, the ideas that come out of your head. Those are not your ideas. Those are not your thoughts. That's nothing to do with you. You are not funny. You are a paid chimpanzee. You are paid to show up, look pretty, and act. That's all you're fucking paid for. It's not you. But they become so delusional because they get in all these comedy movies and they're wacky and shit that they're like, I'm really fucking hilarious. It's not you. It's a guarantee it's not you. How you can prove it is you? Write a movie yourself. Write a comedy movie yourself where you're hilarious. Let's see your one-liners and your gags, and I guarantee you're going to be as fucking dull as a fucking inbred in Arkansas. I mean, that's just what it's going to be like. So the thing it was trending on YouTube, that's another reason I decided to finally just talk about it. It just, because I'm a dick anyway. He played a hilarious joke because he's so funny. He's hilarious. He went on that ball of fucking comedy, Jimmy Fallon show. Listen, good SNL guy, good impersonator. I can never impersonate anybody. But Jesus Christ, he thinks everything is hilarious. Apparently, if you go on Jimmy Fallon's show and take a shit in his desk, I can't believe he just did that. It's so wacky. Isn't that wacky, audience? The whole audience is sitting there like, why didn't we go to Kimmel? This is fucking like, why are we here? We couldn't get seats. Oh, so we had to see this tard? All right, that's great. But Ryan Reynolds, Will Ferrell was booked to do the show. And Ryan Reynolds thought it'd be fucking hilarious to go instead of Will Ferrell. He pranked him. He pranked Kimmel because he's announcing Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds got that. Who thought that was fucking funny? And don't give me this shit that motherfucker didn't know. I hope I didn't didn't watch the whole clip, but I hope to God they don't play it that way, because there is no way that Fallon didn't know that. He has to be booked. He has to get his asshole made up so he can possibly show it on camera and fucking Fallon can lick it. I mean, come on. There's no way somebody didn't go, fucking Ryan Reynolds is in the building. Like, he's literally in the green room right now. If you're in a talk show, you know what is going on. So I don't buy it at all. But it's just that thing and these little stunts that he does, and him and his wife are so cutesy-bootsy together. You're like, they make little digs at each other, and like, you won't believe what Ryan Reynolds said about his wife the other day. She farts in bed once in a while. They're just a wacky couple. Wacky couples. Actors who act in comedy movies and then start to believe they're funny need to be quarantined on an island permanently that hopefully runs out of oxygen. That's just how I feel about it. Quick rant. Thought I'd get on and do it. Why not? Not funny. Not. Ben Stiller, I'll fight you on it. I don't give a fuck. You're not funny either. His parents somehow hypnotized people into thinking they were funny, and thus he became, I don't know, an heir apparent to unfunny movies. He wrote Zoolander about a model that pouts a lot, because that's fucking hilarious. I don't think he wrote There's Something About Mary. That was a funny movie he was in, but it was funny probably because he didn't write it. I just don't get it. There's so many of them out there. Jack Black, that's another motherfucker. Thinks he's hilarious. You can tell. Every movie he's in, it's a comedy. He makes it work with his little gnome-looking fat ass. I swear to God, he just thinks he's fucking hilarious. You're not. You're not fucking funny. You're not funny. You don't do anything funny. People write it for you. They just do. They're the funny ones. This is excluding comedians that are in, movies and shit like that and actually write their own shit. Funny. You people, not. And stop with the fake prank war shit and doing wacky stunts. Nobody buys it. Nobody cares. Only people you're appealing to at this point is, like 92-year-old incontinent people trapped in a nursing home, forced to watch your shit because the evil orderlies don't want to do anything and wheel them away. They would, try to kill themselves, but, they can't because they're too old. Ah, God, all right. Later.